It's the moment when everything is on the line and precision, power, and control make all the difference. A moment over 20 years in the making, anchored on loyalty, trust, and support that goes beyond all expectations. A relentless pursuit of perfection. All born from a revolutionary idea to help you rule the water. Power Pole.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Twisted Cat Outdoors podcast, where we give you information on tournaments, events, everything in the catfishing world, bringing you value, tips and tricks, things that you can do out there on the water. Let's get this show started.
I look at this for the Twisted Cat Outdoors 3-fish record.
All right, can you hear me now? There we go. No sound. He looked warm. All right, what about now? Everybody hear me okay? Still no sound? Huh. There you go. All right, you can hear me now. All right. Okay, so what I was saying is, literally, we just got home like 17 minutes ago. Yeah, the mic was probably cold. So just got home, ran upstairs. It's been a long day. We left about 7:30 this morning. We left Decatur. We only really ran into some issues in Nashville and then St. Charles and St. Peter's on I-70 and then a little bit on 61. But like I said, just a long drive, long weekend. And Liz is still unpacking, and Rhett and everybody, but still wanted to do the live tonight because tomorrow night I'll be live on Sea Arc with Jason Massengale, John Godwin, and John Ed Rowe, opening up registration for the Sea Arc Owners Crappie Invitational and Catfish Invitational. And then Wednesday night we'll be on live with podcast with Spencer Bauer. So going to have a busy week. And then Friday, delayed comments. I don't know. Friday night, I got a DJ, actually my son's third through 6th grade winter dance. So I get the DJ with the principal, so that'll be fun. But anyways, I'm working on the website. Let me show you kind of what it looks like so far. Tom helped me some on Friday, figure a few things out. Let's see, share. I'll make it big. Okay, so here's the twistedcatoutdoors.com website. Some few things are up. 2025 points race calculations, which is the same as last year. The only difference on the points race is really on the championship, which we haven't. We've got the date, which is obviously November 7th and 8th. Friday the 7th and Saturday the 8th. It'll be a 2-day championship. But you have to, instead of the last couple of years, your partner fishing 2 tournaments, your partner has to fish at least 3 tournaments. So this is the main page. Got a few things to work out. But if you notice you got home, you got shop. Shop has got a few of the sweatshirts and some hats, and I'm still working on updating this. I think we're almost out of this sweatshirt, but we do have this in the light gray sweatshirt left. And I think some hats coming in tomorrow, but registration's changed. So I've got this drop down arrow. And if you look here, you got Decatur, Alabama, Garland, Texas, Alton, Fort Smith, Fort Madison, Pekin, Perryville, Burlington, New Madrid, Savannah, Tennessee, Keystone, and Championship. And probably going to be adding 2 more events on here. Also, the Alton Catfish Classic, which is October 4th, is also going to be a points tournament. But the difference this year is you're going to click registration. The only one I've actually worked on, I think, was Perryville. So what will be cool and different this year to make things easier is you're going to come here. I'm going to have a video, which I did this for practice. Hey everyone, we're here, Stop 8, Perryville, Missouri, August 10th. This is a makeup event, but again, we had 35 teams from 11 states. We got some really good anglers out there. I can't wait to see what they bring in today. So anything related to that tournament in Perryville, you're going to find on here. So this will be click here. So you have a hyperlink. Once you click, it'll take you to registration, which it doesn't even show you that for whatever reason it doesn't. Anyways, it took me right to the registration link, which is not open. So let me go back to where that's at. So that'll be your registration. Each set of rules for each tournament will also be on here. So you'll have any videos, pictures, results, everything. But hopefully by the end of the week, each tournament will have their own set of rules, a little video of me talking about each tournament also. So really the best way to get all your information, even faster than Facebook, is right here, registration, hit Garland, Texas. You come down here, Garland, Texas, February 1st, 2025, click registration, and it takes you right there. And then all you got to do is register a new team. So the website's going to be much, much better. Like I said, I will have the Garland one up tonight. So when I get off the podcast, Garland, Texas, Lake Ray Hubbard, February 1st, 2025, that registration opens up tonight. Actually, in a few minutes, once I can get it kind of dialed in. And in each tournament you go to, all the information you need to know from fish length, because every tournament's different. You know, Decatur, Alabama, we just did a 3 fish, 2 over 34, 1 under. Lake Ray Hubbard is going to be 2 over 30, 3 under 30. And they're going to have all the information from measuring, fish limits, all that stuff. So as we backtrack, hopefully everybody can still hear me and is excited that the rules and all that stuff is going to be very simplified this year. So really pumped about that. What's up, everybody? Just catching up on everybody's comments. So let's jump back to Wheeler, Alabama, the first tournament of 2025, and it was awesome. Let me pull up the results. Anybody have any questions about the results from this weekend, or if you have questions about the tournament, let me know. Liz is actually unpacking, so she's not helping me tonight, so I'm just solo and haven't even had a chance to send Chris Ramsey a message to jump on. But I will pull up the results also, because I was impressed with the weigh-in. Again, we had 105 boats, had to move some registrations around for some anglers that went back home to beat the storm, which was a good idea. Let's see. First place was some big weight, 148 pounds. Get it back. And everything should be updated. Everything should be posted. I'll go ahead and share that. So right here, is your first place team. Yeah, Edward, I hope you do. I really hope you do. So first place team, Walton Murray, big fish. They had 69.16, total weight 148. First place, $12,600 plus a Castaway Customs big fish 500, total $13,100. So you talk about some big fish, big weight, awesome pictures from Tom. So they get 3 big plaques and a big payout. So that was your first place team. Second place, all the way from Iowa. They had about another hour drive north of me. So pretty cool to see some Iowa boys come all the way down from up here, the Channel Cat territory, and tear it up. Second place, Ruger and Justin. Big fish 62.37. Total weight 134.72, and they got $6,300. So how cool is that? $6,300. They had some big fish. So some Iowa boys. Third place, Edward and Justin. Big fish 63.13. Total weight 122.39. $4,200 for third place. Some more big fish. I mean, I was really shocked on the size of fish we've seen, especially with kind of the weather conditions that we were having. So an awesome weight. Yeah, Edward, I tell you what, Tom is awesome. I mean, like just the pictures like that. I mean, that's what's cool. He gets to capture those photos. And again, it's a little bit, if you take Bama Blues last year, I talked to Carrie and she said that they weighed 42 boats last year. 42 boats is a lot of boats. I think there was maybe 96 boats they had. We weighed 62 boats. So your fourth place team, Donnie and Lonnie Fountain, 58.18 big fish, total weight 118.28, $2,200. So some more big fish. You can tell they're weighing in, and some. It's practically dark out there, dark and cold. Let's see, fifth place team, Ron and John, 67.60 big fish, 117. I mean, fifth place, 117.41. I mean, that is some wild weight. That's a giant. I think that was second big fish. Seventh, or your sixth place team, Team Childress, big fish 54.44. Total weight 112.17. $100 from Hannah Ishcomer. Sixth place, total $1,800. Peyton with the big fish right there. How cool is that? Some great photos. Seventh place, Mr. Fudd Wallace, Terry Haraway, 105.37. Total weight $1,500. And again, we really like to have Tom get good pictures. So the weigh-in might take a little bit longer, but you get these awesome photos. And we really, a lot of these photos end up being profile pictures and stuff like that. So, and your eighth place team, Aaron Churchwell, Robert Thomas, Greg Mays, 51.39 big, 103.73 total, $1,000 eighth place. So some awesome pictures there also. That's your eighth place team. So that's your top 8. And then we also posted all the photos, which is like 251 pictures. So, that's us live right there. And just so everybody knows, hope everybody kind of understands the payout after the captain's meeting that we explained, but here's kind of the breakdown of everything. 105 teams competed, 62 teams weighed in fish. We weighed in a total of 4,483.87. So almost 4,500 pounds of fish. Total payout, $32,100. So an awesome year or kickoff. Here's some morning stuff. 247 anglers. So a great event. I want to thank everybody that made it to the first time Twisted Cat Outdoors is in Alabama. We really enjoyed it. We were in Tennessee last year for the first time on the Tennessee River. So as we grow, as we're expanding, a lot of new anglers get to witness what a Twisted Cat Outdoors event is like. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. I think it went really smooth even Saturday morning, having 105 boats with the crew, kind of getting everybody where they were at. So Cole Delp got 53rd, almost won it. Yes, he was just a few pounds behind. But, the cool thing is Cole got to sit in the hot seat for 36 seconds. So that was pretty cool. Good. Congratulations for that. Tony Ramsey, man, it was good talking to you and seeing y'all. I didn't weigh, but Alternator decided to burn up on a boat and put it in the limp mode. And we lost a lot of time making it back upriver, but was on them before it happened. Well, Tony, we're just glad that you got your calculator working this time and you made it to the tournament. We appreciate you fishing and would love having you at some more events, man. Really would. Unders matter. And hey, we only DQ'd one boat, the very last boat we had to DQ. So yeah, I think that here in the next couple weeks, we'll probably start dialing that in if we're going to do Bama Blues again next year, Twisted Cat Outdoors. And then if we want to get the date out as soon as possible. Mike, I'm not 100% sure yet, but the second we find out, we will get that stuff out. How did you go about letting all those fish go? There's a few people. Chris Ramsey's wife and brother-in-law were the biggest help. And then some of the teams, each angler also helped them. So where the stage was set up at, once we weighed the fish, took pictures, they went in a cart, and about 20 yards right behind the trailer, they go back in the water. But yeah, so like I said, any questions about anything we got coming up for 2025? A lot of events that, Twisted Cat Outdoors obviously runs its own trail, a lot of tournaments and all that stuff, but we're also a part of a lot of other things that, as you see, and maybe I will tease you guys. Let me see. I guess I will, but you guys got to promise me you won't screenshot this because it's not completed. Hopefully, like I said, it's getting really close, but let me see. I think he sent it to me. Oh, what'd you do with it, Cody? When will the championship location be announced? It'll be announced soon. We're just working on a thing to get that to them, so hopefully real soon. Yes, all CPR, all catch photo. Actually, I don't know what you would call it. Catch photo way release. So all CPWR, catch photo way release, if that makes sense. All right, I got to go to my messenger. All right, I'll show you this real quick. So this is something also that my graphics artist is helping me with, which is pretty cool. So I'll share that with you. So this is something new that my plan is. This is a graphic that we're going to customize every tournament. So what that means is after he shows me with the program he's using, this is what we shared Saturday morning. Once everybody took off, we knew how many boats we had, which, usually we let people register the morning of. this is what we're going to show you, so you know exactly. Which this was actually a little off because we had an extra $100 from Hannah Ishcomer for the highest placing youth award, and a big thanks to that also. But this shows you, actually, we showed you the 100 boat payout. This was a 105 boat payout, so it went up more, 12,600 for first, 6,300, 4,200, 2,200, 2,000, 1,700, 1,500, and 1,000. And then a $500. Castaway is doing $500 every tournament. That's a lot of money. So a big shout out to Castaway Customs for doing that. But this will be, man, I'm popular tonight. This will be something that we'll post every Saturday. Let's see, fishing with Jeff. Every Saturday when everybody takes off, we'll adjust this payout so people know exactly what the payout is. All right, let me stop screen for a second. And then I know he sent it. Trying to register for Ray Hubbard, and it's taking you to the Alton, Illinois tournament instead of Ray Hubbard. Yes, just hold on, Cole. I planned on being home like last night, not tonight, and have all that finished, but I just have not had a chance. But I'm going to show you kind of the schedule that we have out so far. Maybe he texted it to me. Hold on. Yep, that's what he did. Okay, here it is. I'm going to text it to myself. All right, here we go. Don't screenshot this because it's not final. All right. I know a bunch of you are like, I'm going to screenshot it anyways. Okay. So this is not final, but this is what you're going to see here pretty quick. So as you see, you've got the flyer. You've got the events up here. As you see, a couple things. The Mississippi River, October 4th, Alton, Illinois, is the Alton Classic. So similar to Bama Blues, which it's got its own name. It's its own event. It's just presented by Twisted Cat Outdoors. Same thing for Alton. I don't know the entry fee or any of that stuff yet, but it'll be a Twisted Cat Outdoors points event. Things that will not be, but that we're affiliated with, which you can't see too close, I'm sure, on your cell phones, is the March 28th and 29th Sea Arc Crop Invitational, the April 26th Sea Arc Owners Catfish Invitational, May 30th, June 1st, Fishing for Freedom, Mississippi River, Mark Twain Lake in Quincy, Illinois. Those are not points events, but just affiliated events that we're a part of. And we also have two more that we're going to be adding to that, affiliate events, and then probably a Jack and Jill. So I said that we're going to have less tournaments in 2025 than 2024, and I probably lied. So, and everybody's going to hate me for that, but I'm trying to dial things down. But we had to go to Dallas or to Garland, to Lake Ray Hubbard, and as we've expanded, into Bama Blues, we just got a lot of events going on. So, like I said, this is not finalized; it's almost finalized, and you see right here the championship, November 7th, 8th, to be announced. That will be announced very, very soon. Just finishing up some things of that. It's been a crazy last few weeks trying to dial all that stuff in. But anyways, we're excited. Where is the top 10 teams from? Let's see. Let me catch back up. The directions and setup for live well checks and weigh-ins were top-notch. Everything flowed very well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Cole, do we need a boater safety certificate? You do need one. Donald Moore, when will the championship? Here soon. Do you think next year we'd be able to do the weigh inside the pavilion? Greg, we want to do it so bad. Here's the issue. They only put one garage door in. I am begging them to do another garage door on the other side where you can literally just drive right through the pavilion. So we'll see. I want that more than anybody there, I promise, because not only do we got to set up out there and then weigh all the fish, and then once you guys go eat dinner and on your drive home, we're out there till like 9 o'clock at night, tearing all the tents, all the scales, the buckets, extension cords, internet, cameras, all that stuff, tables, clothing, tearing all that down. And I had to stay Sunday, and let me tell you, Sunday was miserable there. Rain. I got poured on washing the buckets, so I couldn't imagine if we had a weigh-in on Sunday with that weather, it would have been brutal. So hopefully in the future, everybody cross their fingers. I think as long as we can continue showing Decatur how big a presence that catfishing has in that area, maybe we can get something done there, but that would be awesome. A drive-through weigh-in. It'd be warm in there. Man, that would be awesome. So cross your fingers on that, Greg. Trust me, that would be awesome. CVPR, catch video picture weigh release in the YouTube world. All right. Okay, so top 10. What's good besides the weather? Yeah, what's up, Caleb? Yeah, make sure you go vote for Twisted Cat Outdoors live talk show of the year at the Golden Whiskers. This thing just keeps going off. What's up, Uncle Lou? I fished Wilson Sunday, crappy weather. Bergen, what's going on? We're still stuck in Alabama. Weather has gotten really cold, heading for Louisiana in the morning. Man, I'm jealous. Yeah, tear them up, dude. Share some pictures. Liz and I went there a couple days before Bama Blues and had a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll share this. Make sure you guys go vote later for this. All right, so Phil Brown had a good question. Let's take a little gander at that. All right, first place team. Edward, where are you from? You're third place. Yeah, we got a good team behind us and a lot of great anglers that support us. So it's, like I said, this is Twisted Cat Outdoors' 11th year. All right, so Phil Brown, you still on here? Yeah, John, give me a call tomorrow. I'll give you some pointers on all them big reds. Okay, so Phil Brown asked the top 10 teams, where are they from? All right, so first place, 53rd place is from Illinois. First place, I'm not 100% sure where Walt and Murray are from. Does anybody know where Walt and Murray are from? Let me know what you guys, where they're from. Your second place team is all the way up from Iowa, which I know is about an 11-hour drive. So your second place team is Iowa. Third place team is outside of Columbus, Georgia. Outside of Columbus, Georgia. Your fourth place team, Donnie and Lonnie Fountain. They're out of Georgia. Your fifth place team, I'm not sure where Ron, Goucher, and John, I think they're from around there. First was from Georgia, Liz said. They're from Gray, Georgia. So it looks like an Iowa team, 2 Georgia teams, 3 Georgia teams. Georgia's been on the map now, let me tell you. And then Ron Goucher, Josh, Ron is local. So we had one local to the Alabama area. Your sixth place team, I think, is Kevin Childress, and he lives in Killen, Alabama, but just recently moved. So I'm not sure we say that Kevin Childress is from Alabama, but I think he's, until like a year ago, he's been from Indiana. And your seventh place team, also Alabama. Chris Wallace moved. That's two guys moved from Indiana down to Alabama. Terry Haraway. And then your eighth place team, Aaron Churchwell, Robert Thomas. They're kind of all over. I think mostly Illinois. So I'm not sure where Greg, where are you from? So really, like I said, even with the SEARC tournament, you know, what's always interesting is when you take a big event like that, you know, how many teams, Illinois for eighth place also. You know, Illinois, there's a lot of teams from all over the country, and a lot of teams are traveling. Greg's from Gunnersville, Alabama, originally from Pine Mountain, Georgia. A lot of Georgia going on. I don't know what's up with that. What's up, Randy? We did make it home literally like 20 minutes ago. So hopefully everybody got to see the pictures from the tournament. We got, like I said, we got those all posted. I wanted to show you guys a congratulations on a buddy of mine caught his brand new PB. We didn't get a weight on this fish. Okay. We didn't get a weight on this fish. Justin Freaky caught a 25-pound channel cat. That's what he's claiming that catfish is a 25-pound channel cat. So, congratulations, Justin Freaky, on your 25-pound channel cat. Like I said, we didn't get an official weight. I think he just measured that fish in the boat. But congratulations, Justin, nonetheless. I guess Justin catches channel cat during the day and blue cat at night, from what we hear. So anyways, congrats, Justin, on your PB channel cat. And like I said, I think we had 15 youth fish in the tournament. So like I said, a really good turnout. Oh, there's Justin. Hey, congratulations, Justin. We'll have to have you on the show one of these nights, one of these Mondays, talking about catching PBs. PB channel cat. Indiana catfish is not what I'd call stellar or good. Well, Bugman, that's why we went to Alabama. We don't have anything in Indiana this year. Which tournament are you talking about there? Concrete to catfishing? Yeah, Freaky, I will Photoshop your picture tonight for you that you can frame up of your 25-pound channel cat. That thing was a beast, man. There you are, everybody. Justin Freaky, 25-pound channel cat. Phil Brown, we really missed you this year, man. We really missed you, buddy. And then I will also, I've got flyers ready to throw up. Here is, that's going to be your Lake Ray Hubbard. That flyer will be going up tonight. And there's your Alton, Illinois flyer be going up also. Hey, absolutely, Paula. Thanks for fishing. We enjoyed having you. So like I said, I just wanted to do a quick podcast tonight, just because we literally just got home, so we're still unpacking. Liz and Red are probably still taking trucks stuff out of the truck. So I got to go help them and then unpack. And like I said, tomorrow I'll have everything up. But before I go downstairs, once I log off the live, I am going to make sure Lake Ray Hubbard is ready, and then I will post it. So if you're wanting to get registered, you can get registered tonight, and hopefully by tomorrow afternoon, everything's ready to go. The affiliated ones, yes. So that's just the Sea Ark Owners Catfish Tournament, the Sea Ark Owners Crappie Tournament, Fishing for Freedom. Those are not points events. Those are just ones that we help put on. And then we're probably going to have a Jack and Jill also. Thanks, Aaron. And again, a huge shout out to, number one, the staff, the people that came and helped the event. Chris Ramsey, Chris used to run the Bama Blues tournament and also Bama Blues series. It's so much fun emceeing with somebody next to you. And then Liz is also always emceeing, and all the other people that helped. So many people. And then you got people that show up that you don't even expect. The hardest working person by far is Chris Ramsey's brother-in-law. Brandon was putting fish back, and he looked like he was beat up after the tournament, completely drenched, but he did an awesome job getting those fish back. Next year, we're going to have the fish slide from Sea Ark. Hopefully the stage, they figure out where that stage is at. And the best case scenario, we get that stage back, they knock down a wall, and we have a live or inside the pavilion drive-through weigh-in in the heat. So, but yeah. Yeah, thanks, Justin. Like I said, it's all about the team that comes together, the anglers that support it. So, like I said, number one, my staff. Number two, the anglers that trusted Twisted Cat to come down there and let us put on that event. Chris Ramsey, everybody in his crew, and JT. I know. I just showed it, like it's almost done. No Grand Lake, Oklahoma this year. Nope. We tried to go back to Grand Lake, Kevin, but they just did not see catfishing as something that they want to really look into because they're so heavy bass. So unless you're talking a 200-plus boat catfish tournament, they really don't want anything to do with us. But we did have a fun time last year when we got to go there, so maybe the next one will go smoothly for us. Yeah, Mike, we heard about the truck breaking down and all that stuff. So you got to have some downs before you have a bunch of ups, Let's see. Hey, your Bass Cat, that's a Sea Ark sister company, just so you know. Yeah, we really want to we'd really love to go back there. But again, like I said, we're super excited. Lake Ray Hubbard. So the first time that we've ever went to Alabama for a Twisted Cat event, Twisted Cat only event, and then our first time ever in Texas. So we're pretty pumped about Texas. I'm going to go there sometime next week. So if you're looking for like very detailed information, host hotel, boat ramps, all that, it's out of Garland, Texas, Lake Ray Hubbard. Everything will be out of there. And all the information next week. So like I said, you can go ahead and register for all the events by tomorrow. Lake Ray Hubbard will be open tonight. We had to move some anglers from Decatur from Bama Blues Tournament because they had to go home early to beat the storm. And we're really excited. Let's see. Yeah, so that's a good question. He said, have you ever thought about doing some local advertising a week or so in advance to try to draw spectators? So We have not in Decatur. Granted, the Bama Blues thing, we kind of came up late on to get it really going and all that stuff. We didn't know how it was going to be, how it would go, but it went really well. So in Alton, we actually do that. We put some big money, like 2 $500 cash drawings. We do some big ads, do TV, radio, and we do a big crowd in Alton, Illinois every year. And it's a fun event. So something that we're really amping up this year is spectator crowds. And if you notice, which I know that was the first twisted cat you fished, but if you go to some of our events and you notice, we don't do them by the water, So, for example, Alton, Illinois is by the water, but it's at their amphitheater. And then March 15th, we're in Fort Smith, Arkansas, where we utilize the Arkansas River, Kerr Reservoir in Oklahoma. We get all the permits. Once you catch your fish, you come downtown to the Bakery District, which is away from the water, and you weigh your fish during like a festival. So you have all these extra people doing things there, and then also they get to watch a weigh-in. And then we have fish haulers out of Arkansas. All the fish go in his tank, and then he takes the fish back for us. So, hope everyone made it back. So Wally Meyer said, I love rumors. Catfishing rumors are the best. Rumor has it the championship be somewhere between Canada and Mexico, changing things up. Instead of 3 biggest fish, it's 5 smallest fish. Well, Freaky'd win on that then, because we've already seen his 25-pound channel cat. Yeah, Grant, we're super excited about it. We don't know, like I said, as we're just getting things out, we don't know if it's going to be a 25-boat tournament, a 70-boat tournament. The first time for us in Texas, we're going to do some serious ads starting tomorrow. So it'll be interesting. But we're really pumped. Lake Ray Hubbard heard some big fish things about that lake. And it's a really cool area, really nice area. So, I know you're busy, but sometimes could film catching a big cat. Grandson would like to watch. Yeah. I was told to get my passport. I will tell you guys something. Let me throw this at you. I am working on something that you will have to have your passport for. And by 2027, and it's probably only going to be the top few teams, but I'm working on something really, really cool for 2027. Nobody knows about it but me. Something I've been working on. It's a couple-year deal, but you're going to need your passport for 2027 if you're going to be a top team contender. The Red River's a part of some of that, but it's not the Red River, so you can throw that out, Aaron. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Louisville Lake, too. Not South America. Yeah, looking into Canada, but it's not Canada, okay? And this is only going to be a few top teams, but like I said, it's going to be something cool. So, as everybody that's followed us over the years, like I said, this is year 11. I'm always trying to think outside of the box. We can only have so many tournaments each year, so we want to really find out like what areas to go to. We want to spread out and be nationally known, but try to find the best places, the best times of year, the places that have a lot of great restaurants, hotels, all that stuff. So like Bama Blues is a great destination in Decatur, Alton, Illinois, hopefully Lake Ray Hubbard. So we're excited about a lot of that stuff. We've looked into Texoma, but like I said, we can only do so many without going crazy. So JT might be onto something. So, I'm always thinking outside the box, like what would be something really cool for some of the top anglers, in a couple years that we could get to or do something pretty fun. So if it involves getting on a plane, you can forget it. It probably involves getting on a plane. But yeah, so like I said, just keep things rolling. Hey, what's up, Chris? We literally got home like at 6:46. And then Rhett opened his Christmas presents, and then I ran upstairs because Rhett hasn't been home for like 3 weeks. But yeah, so again, I wanted to come on here really quick and just kind of go over the Bama Blues. It was an awesome event, awesome payout. Everything went really, really well. I know some people had to leave early. The tournaments I know said would all open up Monday night, but I didn't plan on this crazy weather. So Lake Ray Hubbard will be open tonight. I'll post the flyer, and then right above the flyer, the how to register, and then everything will keep coming out. But again, one more time for the people that are jumping on, I just want to show you guys how this year is going to go, especially JT if you're watching. Let's see. You're just going to go to Twisted Cat Outdoors. All right, twistedcatoutdoors.com. I'm going to share the screen again. And here's what's going to be a little different. Like I said, all your information is going to be on the website, the easiest way. Here's all your points calculations, which is exactly like last year. But to be a partner in the championship, you'll have to fish at least 3 tournaments. That's the only really change. So registration, you used to go here and then it would give you a link. We're making it really awesome this year. So you've got registration, Decatur, Garland, Texas, Alton, Illinois, Fort Smith, Fort Madison, Pekin, Perryville, Burlington, New Madrid, Savannah, Keystone, Championship. These are done, set dates. Alton, Illinois, the Alton Classic, October 4th. I don't think you're going to register on here, but it's also a points event. And we're looking to add for sure 1, possibly 2 more tournaments in this. But anyways, the only one I've really messed with is Garland. You click Garland. This will come up. And this literally is it's barely started. But I'm going to have any videos and some pictures from previous years. So like here's the video from last year.
191 points.
This is an awesome, awesome event. Look at the crowd there.
$25,000, Helena, Arkansas, November 2nd. We hope you
want to talk about a crowd. Look at this. Awesome, awesome crowd here. Look at that.
Missed the boat and fell in the water.
Oh, there's look at them fish. We had a heck of a crowd here. Tons of people came to watch it. We had a big tank set up too.
Sometimes you get smacked a little bit.
Again, stop number 8. There's a few stops left. The points are starting to tighten up. It's going to get pretty tight for the Twisted Cat Outdoors Championship. It's a no entry fee championship, $25,000. Helena, Arkansas, November 2nd.
Right there. And this is for Edward. We are literally 30 minutes, probably 20 minutes from the Mississippi River. So this is a small town, not really that small. I mean, it's a big town, but Perryville, Missouri, this is their square. The courthouse is behind all this crowd. We've got a 2,000-gallon fire tank set up with oxygen, keeping some of those big fish alive. And then we got a fish hauler right next to me by the trailer. So what's cool is we don't want to just have a tournament by the river on some ramp that nobody wants to come watch. We want to kind of infiltrate the city and have a bunch of spectators. And that's kind of what we did. This is a makeup tournament. This was like nobody in the town really knew about it because we had to switch the dates because of the flooding. And this turned out to be awesome. So we're super excited. July 5th, we'll be back in Perryville. This is what we're looking at doing. Big crowds watching you guys weigh fish. So anyways, that's what's really cool about that. So that stuff will be on each tournament that you look at to try to register. You'll have videos so you can kind of understand what the previous years look like, pictures, registration, and then a little video clip from me talking about what's going on with that event, from captain's meeting, host hotels, everything. So with one click, we'll get you a whole page of everything you need to know about each specific tournament. So again, that's what we're really excited about. It's just taking a little coding to get to that part. And Grant, literally, we're working on that. I'll know that next week. I'm going to Garland to get all that dialed in. But old 60, you ain't kidding, man. No, that was an awesome video. So again, just wanted to showcase everybody that our videographer couldn't make it down to Decatur because of the weather. I didn't want him to drive all the way down there and deal with all that stuff. He's got a newborn baby. So we didn't get a video for Bama Blues, which really, really sucks, but sometimes that happens. But again, next year we'll get it. So I'll talk to Chris. We'll talk to the city and see if we're going to do it in 2026, I guess, since it's 25 already. Crazy. And get the date out and get things out. But again, really excited about the new website updates. And I will have everything open tomorrow, but at least Ray Hubbard will be open tonight. If there's any other questions you guys have about upcoming events, anything from Bama Blues, and remember, Bama Blues is a points event. So, Edward, if you're listening, the top 4 angler, or your top 4 tournaments for the season is your best top 4. So if you fish 12, your best 4. If you fish 4, your best 4. And that's how each angler gets invited to the championship. It's a no entry fee 2-day championship in November 7th and 8th. We haven't announced it yet. So you can always fish a few more tournaments and be a part of that. Let's see. Like I said, hopefully I answered everybody's question. I really was going to actually cancel tonight, but I got a busy week with, again, tomorrow night I'll be on the CRX Facebook for registrations, information for crappie and catfish. And then Wednesday night I'll be on register with Spencer Bauer. So 3 podcasts in a week. I'm going to go crazy, I think. Let's see if I can post. Okay. All right. Last thing. This is for Edward right here. Okay. So he says 4 minimum. If you look right here, 2025 points race calculations. To qualify for the championship, we will take anglers' best 4 finishes. So if there's three anglers on a team, each of them count. Let's say if you guys get first, it's first, second, and third. So each descending placement drops 1 point. 2025 points winners calculated based on top 4 plus your championship. And then in case of a tie at championship, it's either A, big fish, or if it's still a tie, anglers on the same team. So on here, you click it, and then this is last year's. So if you look here, this is a perfect example. This will all be updated here in just a week. But last year, here's current points standings. And then if you look, this is before everything got changed. Aaron Gerald going into the championship, he was 2 points ahead of JT Ray. JT Ray ended up winning. Even got himself some Ric Flair hair, drinking a cup of coffee with the big belt. But 172 points, Lake of the Ozarks. So you can see all their finishes, but we're only taking the top 4. So it doesn't matter if you fish all 12 or 3 or 6. It's your best 4. And you scroll down to, I always like to show people how close some people get, kind of like that one Geico commercial. Nathan Moore was 51st place, 1 point out of making the championship, but he threw some side money into a buddy and somehow got into somebody's boat. Nate Moore fished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tournaments and was 1 place out. So, a lot of these anglers like Nate Moore is brand new in the sport, but he's come a long way, and he's going to be a force to reckon with this year, and just like a lot of other anglers. So the points race is fun. It's not easy. It's tough to get invited to the top 50. You got to have some good quality finishes. So I'm excited to see how that breaks down. I don't think anybody's done a two-peat or whatever you want to call that. Donald, you might have to correct me if I'm wrong. Is somebody up here? Hello? Yeah. Oh, my dad's up here. What? I'm just on my podcast. Nathan says I'll never stop owning you to Donald. They're owing you. But again, it's tough, and that's what we want it to be. We want it to be tough to get qualified for the top 50, which it is. Cole didn't make it to the top 150, but he got close. And he's still not in the top 50 after the first tournament. So, oh, man, I love you still, but I got to give you some crap. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of jump on, do all that stuff. If you have any questions, again, I think we picked up some new anglers in Alabama area, Georgia area that never fished Twisted Cat. So we're excited about that. Everybody have a great night. Tomorrow night, I'll be live on Sea Arc going over invitational catfish and crappie. And then Wednesday night, we'll be live with Spencer Bauer talking about who knows what. You never know. I've been on there. Need to send you video. The one we put back would have been in 4th. That's tournament fishing. So again, everybody, thanks for watching. And if Edward, or if you're still on here, are you still on here? All right. Oh, Concrete to Catfishing is coming to Texas. But I will leave you guys and gals with this Perryville video, just for some of you that have not jumped on and seen kind of another part of Twisted Cat that we really push for, that you'll see in Bama Blues, I think in 2026, is the crowd and stuff like that, the atmosphere. If you've seen it this past weekend, this is kind of another thing you'll see. So I'm going to share this video. Watch it. And again, thanks for this past weekend. Can't wait to see you all in Texas. We'll be back on next Monday. Everybody else have a great night and enjoy this video before you jump off.
Hey everyone, we're here, Stop 8, Perryville, Missouri, August 10th. This is a makeup event, but again, we had 35 teams from 11 states. We got some really good anglers out there. I can't wait to see what they bring in today. Again, it's going to be a big payout, 100% payback on entry, plus $500 big fish bounty from Castaway Customs Sea Deck. So again, we're downtown Perryville, Missouri. Ready?
Late night, wide awake, thank you alone. 1 o'clock on the door when I come, she ain't picking up the phone.
191.6. 191.6. I think that just set a Twisted Cat Outdoors free fish record. Rock balls. There you go. Number 3. I got 3 fish.
Welcome to Perryville, Missouri. So this is our first year. We want to welcome all of our locals to come out and enjoy the Big Cat competition here today in Perryville. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your lawn chairs, bring your cameras, because we're going to have some great fish coming in.
Look at that.
The people last night here.
Wishing I was dead.
Monty missed the boat and fell in the water.
Now she's breathing on another man, scheming about what she's gonna say to me. Cause she knows I wanted more, but now her clothes are on the floor and his hands
a little bit.
Again, stop number 8. There's a few stops left. the points are starting to tighten up. It's going to get pretty tight for the Twisted Cat Outdoors Championship. It's a no entry fee championship, $25,000, Helena, Arkansas, November 2nd. We hope you make it. We're going to take the top 50 anglers out of the series. You can invite a teammate as long as they fish 2 tournaments. So the top 50 anglers of the season, your best 4 events of the season. So you're still going to see a lot of changes over the next few tournaments. But like I said, stop number 8, and we got another one coming up next weekend, August 17th in St. Joe, Missouri. Another big fish fishery on the Missouri River. So enjoy, buckle up. We got a big show for you today.
2 flatheads. I'll see you later. First place was 92.13, Caleb with 7 years. Second place, Team Needham, 130.18, $2,100. All right, our next team that did it all, they weighed first, they broke records, they get a big fish plaque, they get a first place plaque. Justin Borfield, John Satafora, 191.60. $4,200 for first place, plus $500 Castaway Customs for $4,700. $4,700 in a 35-boat tournament and a massive, massive weigh-in.
All right. If that doesn't get you fired up for 2025, I don't know what will. But hey, thanks for watching, joining us tonight. We'll see you next Monday night at 7 o'clock. We'll have a special guest on and have a lot of fun and talk more about 2025. You can also join us or join me tomorrow night on Sea Arc and Wednesday night with Spencer Bauer. Have a great week. Stay warm, and we'll see you at Lake Ray Hubbard in Garland, Texas. We're out.